The resiliency of the group, they kept at it, which is it's always good to see. Another clean sheet is always a positive from a coaching perspective. So they're a tough team to break down. So, for them to stick at it, I give the boys a lot of credit. We're very pleased to get the win and finally get a goal in front of the home fans. So that was good.
Is there a sense of relief in a way, getting that first goal finally at home and getting a win as well? Maybe.
I guess, we always knew it was coming. You just got to stay patient, whatever. We can't lose focus of what we're trying to do. More so for the fans, because they deserved it. They've always been there and stuck by us. And the people that stuck through, you can see that they really enjoyed it, that people that have been there for every game this year. So I'm happy for them and the players, because, as a coach, you see things differently. So those are the people that really matter.
Anyone in particular stick out as far as their play on Saturday?
I mean, obviously Prosper. he scored the goal, so the first one at home. But you can go down the line. I think when we win, you can point to a bunch of guys that had good games and a bunch of guys had really good games. So, the back line, a shutout again. Zach moved back from playing in the center midfield. He went back to center back, and it looked like he didn't miss a beat. So guys that came on, I think all of them impacted the game. Femi, Eddie, all these guys that came on. So I think it was just a really, really good team performance. Not obviously Prosper stands out more than anybody else because he's the one that got the goal. So.
Going into this week, a week where you have two games and a short turnaround, you guys change your approach at all as far as practice and then games?
Well, you can't do much because it's not much time to recover before Wednesday. So it's obviously just been lighter, and then the thing is just getting guys recovered and get ready to play again because we don't have a big squad. So. Players are going to be used. Yeah, some guys will come in and out to keep things fresh. But the most important thing is that they recover and keep the team fresh and be ready for another good team. Because Red Bull's always a good team, been a good team in this league, and they stick to their principles and how they play, and they're going to be a difficult opponent for us. So we gotta be ready. But keeping guys fresh and recovering is the first thing, and then working on our tactics. Is obviously a little bit different. It's more on the board. It's maybe more through of a walkthrough. You just can't push them through stuff because of risking injury, and then we have another game on Saturday. So.
Looking at New York, we saw them for about 15 minutes at home there before the weather delay. What are some things you guys want to do different going into this game?
Not let them score. Not let them score, and us try to score in 15 minutes. But I think we tend to do better against better opposition, and they're one of the better teams in the league. So, and playing on the road, we've got a decent road record to start. So. Obviously we have to nullify the threats with a team like that, being an MLS affiliate. You never really know who's going to play, unfortunately, because they have guys coming up and down. So we just have to be prepared for how they play as a team, and I think they stick to their principles fairly well on how they do things. They don't really differ or change. The personnel may change, but the style of play and the things they try to do always is the same. So we've seen it, we studied them enough, we've played against them, so we know what to expect. So now it's just going out and execute.
And looking into Saturday with Memphis as well, what do you guys need to do as far as to get a win on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even thinking about Saturday, to be honest. I'd rather deal with Wednesday first. Obviously, we have to be prepared. As a coaching staff, we're prepared and done our homework on Memphis, but we'll deal with them when we get to it. We got to get through Wednesday first. We got a difficult opponent, so yeah, we'll be ready, but that's in the back of our minds. But we'll certainly be prepared for them when we're ready. But again, they're another good team. We've seen a lot of them. I think they've outplayed a lot of the opposition that they've played against in their recent games, and I think they've been unlucky with the results. So in a lot of ways they'll be similar to Red Bull and how they press and how to get after it on that small field. So I think Red Bull will be a good test leading into Memphis, but it's gonna be a tough field, a tough opposition, and they're good. I don't think the table really dictates their play of where they should be, because I think they've outplayed a lot of people in teams that they've played.
And just lastly, going into this week, health-wise, how's the team looking?
We're getting there. We're still assessing some people, so we're still assessing some people and how they're going. So it's gonna be touch and go of how some guys are, but you just got to make sure they're ready, and that's why they're professionals. They got to step up and do what's right. So we're confident in all of them. That's why they're here. If we weren't confident, they wouldn't be here. So whoever it is and whoever has to step up and be ready to play, we'll be ready to play, and we'll be prepared.
All right, that works. Thank you.
All right.